Hello friends, today I'd love to speak to you about choosing what you can from where you are. I don't know about you, but my ego will often dismiss the choices it can make because it says, well, that'll make no difference, that's like inconsequential, nothing's going to change, blah blah blah. And in the past that's rendered me doing nothing, which has meant I have been stuck, and then the ego has judged that. And what occurs to me is I recently had watched A Head Full of Dreams, the Coldplay documentary, and at the beginning of their journey they were literally playing wherever they could. They were playing in pubs in London. At the beginning of their journey they couldn't even decide what their name was. They kept changing the name of the band. And they had a clear intention, so they knew what they were creating. In fact, Chris Martin was very clear. He said that they would be headlining Glastonbury. I think it was 10 years, 5 years from when it was Head Full of Dreams was made, and they were. Such was the power of his intention. But what also occurred to me was that their most recent album, Everyday Life, they actually released that on YouTube. Because they had filmed it live in Jordan, and it's beautiful. They did it from sunrise to sunset, and they filmed it in this beautiful location in Jordan. And what really occurred to me was, wow, that choice wouldn't have been available to them when they were at the beginning of their journey. Can you imagine if they'd gone, hi, we just want to take over this really beautiful ruin for the day. We want you to and we want to bring all these cameras and pianos and all of this stuff up there. People, in fact, they wouldn't have been able to even have the conversation with anybody who would have made a decision, probably. Or maybe that's not true. But what occurs to me is just do the next thing. Do the next thing, with where you are. The ego can make it seem so big, and then it just takes no action. Just do the next thing. And I know for me, the more I have just done the next thing, then new possibilities have opened up, new ideas have opened up. And there's something really lovely and beautiful about doing the next thing, because beyond the judgment that the ego may have, it's easy to get a sense of the act, of doing the next thing. And if you're not sure, just ask the inner being, what now? What now? Connect with what it is you want to create and just ask, what now? So what could you do today that would just be the next small step that will open up a different possibility, until one day you go, wow, how did I do this? And someone says, how did you get here? Or how did you make this? And you say, I don't really know. And when you say you don't really know, it's the ego that doesn't really know. Because the best answer that I can come up with this today is, I just kept taking the next step.